Genesis 4 through verse 7. Now Adam knew his wife, and she conceived and bore Cain, saying, I have gotten a man with the help of the Lord. And again she bore his brother Abel. Now Abel was a keeper of sheep, and Cain a worker of the ground. In the course of time Cain brought to the Lord an offering of the fruit of the ground, and Abel also brought the firstborn of his flock, and of their fat portions. And the Lord had regard for Abel and his offering, but for Cain and his offering he had no regard. So Cain was very angry, and his face fell. The Lord said to Cain, Why are you angry, and why has your face fallen? If you do well, will you not be accepted? And if you do not do well, sin is crouching at the door. Its desire is for you, but you must rule over it. May God Almighty, and Yahweh add to the blessing and reading of their word. Now my Rachel Claros commentary. Adam, man, and yes, I believe this happened a few times, knew Eve, his wife. That meant that they were sexual, soft and hard dimension, or hard and soft dimensions with each other. Yes, and willfully, mutually. And she conceived and bore Cain. And she named him Cain because she got a man from Yahweh. And again, she bore his brother Abel. Now, Abel kept sheep. Cain worked the ground. Cain was a farmer, like George. In the course of time, Cain brought to the Lord an offering of the fruit of the ground, and Abel also brought the firstborn of his flock, and of their fat portions. And the Lord had regard for Abel and his offering, but for Cain and his offering he had no regard. I believe this happened once like that, but not every time did it happen like this. God does have regard for the work of our hands, and that we want to give him an offering. Did I say murder someone like a Satanist and offer them up to demons, devils, Satan, and Lucifer? And other fallen beings? No. No, thank you. So in this situation, Cain was angry and his face did fall. That Lord, as they're calling Lord, said, Why are you angry and why has your face fallen? I believe it was Lucifer. Lucifer is not really a Lord except of eternal hell and his fallen angels. After that, no, he's not a Lord. He's a fallen being. But this is true. If you do well, any of us, if we do well, we will be accepted. And if you do not do well, yes, sin is crouching at the door, and sin's desire is for you, but you must rule over sin's desires, which means evil. Have a great day. Toodaloo.